Hello, I'm Gareth Jones, sports editor of BBC Radio Leeds, with our Leeds United correspondent Adam Pope previewing Leeds United's home game tomorrow after the international break. Yippee! Against Brighton, the league leaders. So, Popey, first of all, we had Uwe Rosler in yesterday as our special guest on West Yorkshire Sport Daily. In good form, real gentleman, very intelligent individual, although still under pressure with the recent results. What do you think his mood was like when you were speaking to him in the studio yesterday?
Very calm, I thought, Gareth. Thought he spoke very well, sticking to his principles, I would say, about how he wants the game played. Very much, though, has been talking about wanting to get or needing to get a result because, back-to-back defeats going into this game. I think he feels that he's on track at this stage for a top 10 finish. And I think the big statement, there's no doubt about it, he said, look, this isn't a promotion season for us. We're not equipped to do that at this stage. That'll be deflating to fans to hear that. They've heard it already from the owner. But I think he's been very realistic about the resources he has at his disposal at this stage. They're not really capable of challenging for a top place as it stands. And that's going to take time, which I would say at the moment he is being given.
Whether fans accept that or not is up for debate, and there'll be split opinion amongst the Leeds fans with that. Whatever the ambitions are this season, what fans at Leeds United expect is good home performances and good home wins, which you haven't seen yet this season. Why is that? What will he change to make that start to happen?
Well, what can he change, firstly? Everybody seems to be fit, bar Bianchi at the moment, so he has more or less a full squad to go from. So what will he do with Brighton? Brighton, I think the way he was talking to me last night, someone that will probably come and have a go, they'll fancy the chances, of course, the top of the league. So a more open game would suit Leeds. He's right. They struggle when they have to break down people who stay behind the ball and hit them on the break, i.e. Birmingham. So there's two things for me. He will probably stick to his principles. I wouldn't imagine seeing two up front necessarily. So interesting to see what he does in the wide areas. I think Dallas obviously is buzzing at the moment, so he'll stay where he is. And then it's that flip between Bataka and Buckley at this stage. After that, I don't see too many changes. Possibly Adeyemi coming in just to screen the back four. Maybe we'll have to see. The other thing is, what do they do about conceding a goal after half an hour? And he made tongue-in-cheek sort of remarks saying we need that extra support at that time, isn't he? But it has been an issue for them, hasn't it? Conceding that first goal, and I think that's the key. For Leeds can get ahead, which we haven't really seen bar the Burnley game at home. Then it may be a different tale.
And whatever the personnel, he spoke with us about getting back to basics and realised that he'd maybe been guilty of focusing too much on they weren't very good at to improve them in it, and not focusing enough in training on what they were really good at, which kind of earned the spectacular win at Derby when they were excellent in the draw against Burnley on the opening day of the season. So do you think we'll see more of that high intensity closing down, very guarded, very structured philosophy against Brighton?
Yeah, I think he talks, and he's talked consistently about how much better Leeds are in broken play. And what he means by that is a game where somebody comes at you and the ball can break and things will break down, and then it's quick passing. All the goals, and this was really, all the goals they've scored have been 6 or 7 pass moves, bar the one pre-season against Everton, which I think was 17 passes, and it was an excellent goal. So he said, that's when we haven't got time to think about it, this is when we're good. So, but when the ball breaks down, then you've got to be disciplined in that position to then exploit that straight away. And I think he has worked on that. Obviously, they've worked on other things, like trying to keep a clean sheet, which obviously they've got to do. But then concentrate on the good things, yes, then maybe this could be the game that could turn for them. It's a tough one, but I think I had a feeling that he felt quite confident that they could do something against Brighton.
Adam Pope, Noel Whelan and myself, Gareth Jones, will be with you live on air on BBC Radio Leeds from 2 o'clock on Saturday, 92.4 FM and Freeview channel 719. Watch out on Twitter and the Periscope app for our live video stream preview, question and answer session with Noel around 1 o'clock. And also, if you missed our special hour with Uwe Rosler on Thursday night, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio Leeds, click on Listen Again and go to Thursday's version of West Yorkshire Sport Daily. We will speak to you live from Elland Road Saturday from 2 o'clock.